Bars and nightclubs, effective 5 p.m. today, they're going to be suspended for 30 days in the state of Florida. I think you've seen a lot of things about people congregating at some of these things. We view that as something that could be problematic for spreading the virus. Stealth carriers, people who don't have symptoms, but then are nevertheless passing along or have such mild symptoms, is something that really nobody has a handle on that. If they're not meeting in those big groups, then the chance of that being passed on is less. We've also seen issues related to spring break with some of the beaches. I worked with Miami Beach mayor in Fort Lauderdale, supported their closures of some of their beaches because you were having big crowds congregate. We've seen some big crowds on the west coast of Florida, and I've had a chance to speak to mayors on both coasts today. What we're going to be doing is simply, for the statewide floor for beaches, is applying the CDC guidance of no group on a beach more than 10, and you have to have distance apart if you're going to be out there. So that'll apply statewide. Now, different localities are going to make decisions about what makes sense, but having talked to mayors, it's certainly not uniform throughout the state that you're seeing massive crowds at beaches. Some of them are, residents and families in small groups. So if that is done and properly spaced, and they want to continue to do that, we want them to have the freedom to do it, but also have the freedom to do more if they see fit. So I think yesterday's press conference from the White House and the guidance, I think they really want to see a lot of action over the next 15 days. So I think some of the steps we're taking will really help reduce density, reduce crowds, and I think that's probably the best thing that we can do at this point. This is a situation where we know the folks who are the most vulnerable for it, and we know a lot of folks are taking precautions. Obviously, we've done a lot to try to help with that, but you have a lot of the younger folks who really are going to be key to this, and so it's our hope that these new restrictions will reduce the ability of folks to congregate in large numbers. And so we're trying to heed the president's call. We will have more for you very shortly because we're working on issue after issue pretty much around the clock. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.